Hello guys! Welcome to our other segment of viral news videos, and boy have we got one for you today.
This one's really interesting.
Do you guys have frequent flyer points, or you travel a lot overseas to rack up those points? Yeah, I have one because I travel from Australia to America. That's a lot of points, man. I've been trying to rack up these points to get like a free flight for so long, and it just takes the longest time. I think they formulate it so that you don't ever like get the flight that you want.
I know somebody who basically to get his status bumped up a little bit, he's like, I need to fly from San Jose to LA. So he did it in just one day. So basically he flew from San Jose to LA in the morning, eat there, come back in the afternoon. You know who you are.
But our little friend today, a Chinese art collector.
Little friend?
Yeah, he's probably a little friend with a lot of money. So his name's Liu Yiqian. Probably didn't say that right, but he's an art collector as well. Recently just bought a painting for $170 million. Yes, people.
Yes.
$1 million.
Basically, that's a takeaway from the story. He bought this painting for $170 million. And he bought it using his American Express Centurion card, which is like this secret
elite club.
Yes.
Secret squirrel business. Yeah, he paid for it with his credit card to get these membership points, which can be converted into frequent flyer points or like for restaurants or, anything like that.
So last year, he also made headlines for buying a Tibetan Buddhist tapestry, and he had to...
You can tell he has expensive,
I know,
specific taste.
Well, he's an art collector, and also he has a museum in Shanghai. But anyway, basically they had to swipe his card for like 30-something times because there was a system limitation. So
there's like a credit limit that only lets you swipe to a certain amount, and then it's like, nope. So he just did it like a bunch of times so that he could accumulate these points.
And then at the time, he actually didn't even know how much points he has in his credit card benefit until Bloomberg News contacted him and like, what are you gonna do with all these points? He's like, oh, really?
You have all these points, and he's probably like, fine.
What? What is that?
So this American Express Centurion card is obviously elite, and it's for the people that spend at least $350,000 a year to even get American Express to bat an eyelash at you and, ask you whether you want to become their member.
Actually, even if you spend that much, you may not get an invitation. Like, no one actually knows how you would get an invitation. It's like a secret society. So going back to the painting that he just purchased for a $170 million US, what can he get with the points that he accumulated?
What can't he get with the points is more of the question.
Well, so a few things. According to this site called thepointsguy.com, they basically have a list of the things that he could buy with the points. Well, he could buy a lot of things. He could fly 2,900 times between US and Europe in the Singapore Airlines suite class. That's like the crazy, like top of the line suite.
Yeah, where they like, serve you to you have your own butler. You can like lie down. It's probably more comfortable than my bed here in New York.
That's probably true. It's so sad.
Or he could use those points and exchange it for 655 brand new Apple MacBooks.
Which actually doesn't sound like a lot.
Which doesn't sound like, but I mean like, still. Adds up to something.
Another thing that he could do with his point is basically he could take 2,000 of his friends and then elevate them into Virgin America Gold status.
I would want to be his friend. I wonder if he even has 2,000 friends. I'm sure people are just falling to his feet wanting to become his friends so they can, get upgraded.
Dude, I wouldn't mind.
Yeah. So anyway, that's just what we wanted to inform you guys today. What do you guys think? Leave it in the comments below. What would you buy if you had like that many points? I can't even think of, what I would do with that.
People ask you if you had $1 million, what would you do with it? Like, if you had 1 million points in your credit card, what would you do with it? Tell us.
Yeah, leave it below, and that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you later.
Bye.